And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Wrong Side Simulations, bringing the best content from the wrong side of the airplane, the right seat. And as always, my name is Blake, and I am a real-world flight dispatcher. I'm going to bring you a little more context to your flight sim viewing experience. And today, we're going to be checking out the latest beta build of Active Sky next to see how it renders thunderstorms. There are some severe thunderstorms in the vicinity of Orlando. Let's get this brightened up a bit. Y'all can actually see some shit. So yeah, I'm curious to see how well Active Sky's latest beta is going to show the thunderstorms and any turbulence effects associated with those thunderstorms. So it should be a pretty good time. Just pushing it on time today, so we've only got time for a quick little short flight. Originally, I wanted to check out the new Indie Builds Milwaukee scenery, as well as the Vertical Sim new St. Pete scenery, because I haven't seen any of those yet. So I was going to do an Allegiant flight from Milwaukee to St. Pete, but didn't have enough time. I loaded in and also found that I haven't installed the Milwaukee scenery, so it's like, fuck it, Audible, let's do something quick, and changed it up a bit. So, as always, oh, fucking course, I don't have this where I need it to be. I am pretty rusty on the streaming. It's been like 2 weeks since I've streamed, and I feel very out of practice. Alright, so as always, oh, this motherfucker. Me and YouTube's about to fucking fight. Okay. God damn, man. Fucking YouTube, dude. I'm just trying to scroll to the bottom of a window and it keeps popping it back up to the top. Anyways, fucking Christ. Shout out to all our members: Pilot Porter, Dustin, D Champ, Cali Summer 4, Contour, Hibble, Gypsy, Zach Hamilton, Bravo, Charlie, Gavin Chapman, Zolt, Skyfall, Jose, Andrew Something, Brett Smith, Shadow Dark, Human Seeker, Zach Winnick, Marco, VR Sim Pilot, J Foot, Drew Stone, Big Ralph, Adelio, Cold Bay, Cap Shack, Kieran, West, Rallo's Fires, Josh Sioux Falls, Tenord, Amebia, Nabil, Lightspeed, Kevin, FO Pilot Depth, Ron FX, JJ Stevens, AJJ, Micah Messer, David Isaac, Rev, Mickety Mike, Tony S, and Will H. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. Love you all, even though I sound extremely fucking annoyed right now, because I am. Always in the chat, we got Callie Simmer. Great to see you, darling. Great to see you here. Cap Shack, what's going on, dude? J Queen's in the house. What's going on, man? Great to see you. Zach's in the house. I'm also leaving lottery. Oh, hell yeah. I won't be on VATSIM, though, so I won't be able to see you. Brett Smith's going on, dude. Great to see you, dude. Kieran, how you doing? D-Champ, what's up, man? Chase, how's it going, my friend? Great to see you, dude. Plain Nuts. Zippy Zapple, great to see you guys. Hope y'all are doing well. Craig's in the house. What's going on, Craig? And Max Racing, great to see you, dude. Same storm situation here in Houston. Wi-Fi, oh, that's no good. Where's the gates? Oh yeah, well, the jet engine pulls up yet because they haven't started boarding yet, so it'll do that once once they start boarding. So I guess we'll catch up real quick. It's been a couple weeks since I've streamed. I had worked 4 days and then went to Baton Rouge for another 4 to go watch LSU and Texas A&M. It was a lot of fun. Ate a lot of crawfish, drank a lot of beer. I am DJ C. What's going on, dude? Great to see you, man. Welcome, welcome. Cab Nate. What's happening, my friend? Then came back, worked another 4. Got a little bit of cockpit footage on my jump seat flight from... What does that sound? From New Orleans back to Orlando. So if you are a member, I did upload some pictures as well as some videos in the Discord channels, the corresponding Discord channels. So check those out. Also put up a little Instagram reel as well from the jump seat, little collage of jump seat footage. And Callie Simmer coming in hot with the 5 memberships. Captain Nate, Plain Nuts, Chase, Alfonso, and Captain Geo all got gifted memberships from the lovely Callie Simmer. Thank you, Callie, for so much for doing that. Super nice. You never have to do that, but I greatly appreciate it. Y'all are awesome. Definitely gotta get back in the swing of the streaming thing. I feel off. Feel out of practice. So, other great news. I've got the McDo fully working. Haven't had any problems with that. FCU's running. Also, if y'all pre-ordered a WinWing FCU and EFIS, go check your emails. They put out an email on the 11th. At least I got an email on the 11th. Tell me to go pay for it or whatever. But you only have 2 days, so mine timed out, and I had to place a new order. So if you did pre-order, make sure to go check that out. And you might have to place an order if yours timed out. Otherwise, congrats on pre-ordering a WinWing FCU. So, alright guys, we are going to jump into it. We're going to be flying on Beyond ATC with the premium voices. And we're going to be going through the full pre-flight. It's kind of something that I like to do. So I figured let's do another short flight so we'll have time to actually do the whole pre-flight as well. So, first things first, let's prep the overhead. Actually, I guess just the entire cockpit, and then we'll get through the OFP. So, crew supply, ground control, CVR test. Get that over to the captain's side. ADIRS 1, 2, and 3. That over to status. Do ADIRS 3. Nav logo's already on, or navs are on. Smoking comes on emergency lights. It's hot, so we'll get that AC on. Do the AP fire test.
Olsen.
Let's go, old son. Captain Shack. Dude, thank you so much for the 6 months of support. My dude. Engine 1 is good to go. Engine 2. That's looking good. Flight directors are on. Let's go constraints. In fact, I'm going to turn the flight directors off for now. Constraints, VORs. Constraints, VOR. It's going to be VOR 1. We'll get the ground clutter. What's that called? Ground clutter suppression. Ground clutter suppression. We'll get that into auto. GCS. TCAS into auto. Do all threats. Leave that in the standby. Looks good for now. EFB is all set with our shit there. Before we get into the McDo, let's just go through and cover the OFP. Alrighty, so we are going to be Spirit Wings 198, and we're flying on the 13th of May. From Fort Lauderdale up to Orlando, where there's some severe thunderstorms. We're due out at 2200Z, on at 2257Z. We got release ID 01. J Queen is our dispatcher per usual. We're operating tail November 613 November Kilo. It is an A320. We have no MELs, no CDLs, no dispatcher marks either. Jay must be lazy today. 195 nautical miles on this flight. Average headwind 12 knots. CUI 21. Again, Lauderdale, Orlando, flying at 26,000 feet. Temperatures minus 23 up there. Tropopause is 47,800 feet. Departing off of 10 left planned. Arriving 17 left planned. Checking our weights here. Our max zero fuel weight, or actual planned zero fuel weight out of the max is good. Takeoff weight is good. Landing weight is also good. Alright, let's go down and check our fuels. 38 minutes from wheels up to wheels down. Got a 45-minute reserve. We are carrying an alternate of Tampa. Have contingency fuel 15 minutes. No other extra fuel. That's going to give us a min required takeoff fuel of 11,366 pounds. We got taxi fuel 508 pounds, and it's going to give us a Planned gate fuel of 11,900 pounds roughly, and a rim F of 7.4. Alright, and then bingo, it's going to be, see, 3.6. 3.6 plus 2.3. This is a bingo of 5.9. We'll just call it 6,000. To simplify things. Other than that, check out our route. 26,000 feet, Frisbee 2, Wapham transition, then Wapham rides 2. I'll mark all my waypoints, just to make it easier to see, quicker to get my eyes on, because this will be coming up again here shortly. Our ETA is 22:57. And we're looking at 3 statute miles, rain, thunderstorms, broken at 3,000 with cumulonimbus clouds. So that should be fun. And then if we had to divert our weather at our ETA into Tampa, 220 at 13 gust and 19, greater than 6 statute miles, feet at 4,500 and scattered at 25,000. I like it all, looks good to me. Probably would take some extra gas if this was real life. I'd want more than 15 minutes of contingency fuel, but we're gonna go with it. Sweet. That looks good. Now let's start prepping the airplane. So let's go to 2 cameras. And this is why I love having physical McDo. I can put my iPad on my knee and just get to typing. So AOC menu, flight inits, init data request. While it's doing that, let's go to data, IRS monitor. 1 more minute there. AC status. Our nav database is current. Shut that fucking music up. We'll go to initialize request. Lauderdale, Orlando, Tampa alternate. We are November Kilo Sierra 198. I need to get. I'm flying on virtual Spirit today as well. Shaq, that's fucking funny. I love it. Alright. Let's see where we at. Let's get this Pegasus going. Bookings start. Okay. Alright, let's see. Cost index is going to be 21. Cruise altitude 260 with a temperature of minus 23. Temperature in the airplane right now 31 degrees. Or where the airplane's at, rather, not inside the airplane. Triple pause 47,800. Flight plan. Planning to depart off runway 10 left. So we're going to the north on the Frisbee 2 departure. Wampum transition, inserts, Orlando, arrival, ILS 17 left is the plan, rides to arrival, and it's going to be the Wampum transition. There we go. Approach via. Let's take a look at our charts. And we'll go 17 left. So we got Banya, Bosch, Herbie. I like Herbie. Let's do Herbie. It's a little bit shorter. Insert that. Let's come back to our OFP. And we're going to check, make sure that every one of these waypoints is in there. So we've got 10 left. Elbow, Room, YOLO, Elric, Alonzo, Frisbee, Wampum, Rides, Wizard, Theme, Parks, Hans, Pittman, and then we join the approach. We'll leave that discontinuity in there for probable vectors. Now let's go into our secondary, and we're going to initialize and put it on our engine fail procedure, which is going to be fly runway heading, and then come back 10 left. So we'll do Fort Lauderdale to Fort Lauderdale, NKS 198, cost index 21, 260 minus 23, 31 on a temp, 47,800. Secondary Lauderdale, depart 10 left. I want to tell it no SID. Secondary Lauderdale, arrival, ILS 10 left, no star, and no via. Sweet. Secondary, perf. Let's get our weather here in Lauderdale. Alright, so winds are currently 100 at 16. With temperature 31, 2991. Minimums on 10 left. 207 for the Barrow. Cool, so that's set. Let's see, we'll hard tune Lauderdale. Init, wind data, uplink. We should have our actual numbers by now. So we got the uplink. Alright, so zero fuel weight, it's going to be 128.1 with a CG of 29.8. Drop that in. Block fuel, we're planned at 11.9, and we've got 11.9 on board. Fuel, it's going to be 500 on the taxi, 0 on the route reserve. Let's see, reserve fuel is going to be 3.6, and then our alternate is 2.3. There we go. We'll change that to 45 minutes. Alright, let's get our takeoff performance. 10 left, drive, flaps config, let's go 2, toga, yes, because it's hot, we'll just do it. Packs, we'll say on, load sheet, sync light, weather, calculate, 2 down 0.1, no flex, 32, 35, 35, I like it. Send to McDo, it just populated in McDo. We'll go to prog page, KFLL10 left, drop that in for the engine fill. Sweet, let's get those flight directors on, everything looks good there. APU is up. With the seatbelt sign on, APU bleed, disconnect ground power, seatbelts on, or fuel pumps on rather. Scoot El Capitan's chair up for him. Let's get our chair scooted up. Oxygen test. Looks good. That looks good too. Let's get rid of these messages. ATSU, AOC menu, receive message, load sheet. I don't care about that one. Load sheet 058 128.1. Oh, it looks fine. The CGs are always off in this load sheet, so I never pay attention to those. Cool. Got all that, just about ready to go. Let's pick up our IFR and get ready to head out of here. Where is... oh wait. Alright, clearance delivery is going to be on 28.4. Oh wait, there. Alright, let's see how much I can fuck this up. Lauderdale clearance delivery, Spirit Wings 198, looking for IFR clearance to Orlando.
Spirit Wings 198, Fort Lauderdale clearance, cleared to Orlando Airport, Frisbee 2 departure, Wapom transition, then as filed, climb via SID, departure frequency 119.7, squawk 4626.
And we're cleared to the Orlando Airport via the Frisbee 2 Wapom transition, then as filed, climb via SID. Departure frequency is 119.7, squawk 4626. Spirit Wings 198.
Spirit Wings 198, read back correct. Contact ground 129.875 when ready for pushback or engine start.
And we'll contact 129.875 when ready for push and start. Spirit Wings 198. Alrighty, jump on down here. Let's get the SWA code in, 4626. That is all set. 29,875. And then, let's see, towers. I don't know which one it's going to be. It's going to be the 19.3 or 20.2. Alright. So climb via the SID. SID's calls for 4,000 top altitude, so we'll throw that in. Other than that, I think we're just about ready to roll. Lauderdale ground, Spirit Wings 198, ready for push and start.
Spirit Wings 198 Fort Lauderdale ground, pushback approved, face west.
Pushback approved, face west. Spirit Wings 198. Alright, cockpit prep, maintenance log and tails, onboard and check, gear pins, covers removed, seatbelt signs are on, ADIRS. RN nav, fuel. Let's see, we need 11.9. We got 11.9 on board. Altimeter is 2991 set. EFB's checked. Before start, windows, doors, and slides closed and armed. Make sure this door's closed. There we go. Beacon lights on. Thrust levers idle. Parking brakes on. Transponders and auto. Before start checklist is complete. Alright guys, sorry to not be in the chat so much. Want to get this thing rolling. Adelia, what's going on, man? Great to see you, dude. Might catch you Orlando doing Ponce, Orlando right now. I won't be on VATSIM. Yes sir, zippity zap, got the McDo working. Turned out I had a bad data cable. And that's what got it fixed. Igor, hello friend. How do you like the Java McDo? Thinking about getting one or waiting for some new developer to release this product, maybe mini cockpit or wing. I like it. It's the buttons themselves aren't a one-for-one like the buttons on the real thing are rubber. These are plastic. They're pretty clickier compared to the real thing. But I like it a lot. It's very immersive. It's a lot of fun just playing around in and typing in. I would say get it. I can finally recommend it now. And brakes release, clear to push, facing west. And let's go. All right. Let's fire them up. Got more than 25 psi on the bleed air, so roll number one. Look there, you didn't screw it up. And not too much, not yet. Not yet. Give it time. Brake set, clear off headset, clear disconnect. Looking for the pin on the right side. We'll see y'all on the next one. And we'll do a single engine taxi. So with that, after start flow, engine mode selected normal, arm spoilers, reset rudder trim, flaps 2 down, 0.1. TA. And we'll leave the APU on, but we'll get that yellow electric pump on. JetBlue giving us a hand on this departure, getting us out of here. Doing Lauderdale, Charleston, nice. I like the Charleston airport, it's pretty nice. Come in, nice to know. I have the 737 CDU Cockpit Masters, it's great. That's the one that's like 800 bucks, right? I thought about getting that, but it was just so damn pricey. And I fly the Airbus a lot more than I do the 7.3. Wes, my man, what's going on, dude? Great to see you, dude. The video Ponce took from weeks to months should be out soon because the PFD is ready. You guys gonna? What's the PFD? I know that's the primary flight display, which is this, but I don't know how that would apply to a scenery. So, be curious to know. All right. Now we're running PSXT, so this is live traffic. Beyond ATC does not have the capability of seeing or having anything to do with the traffic yet, so we're just gonna we got it for, you know, immersion, although we'll probably be taxiing into airplanes. Lauderdale ground, Spirit Wings 198, ready to taxi. I don't know if I needed the info or
Spirit
not.
Wings 198, runway 10 left, taxi via Tango, Tango 5, Bravo, Alpha.
Tango, Tango 5, Bravo, Alpha for Spirit Wings 198.
Negative, clarify departure, runway 10 left.
I realized I didn't say that. Departing runway 10 left, Spirit Wings 198. Alright, so 10 left via Tango, Tango 5, Bravo, Alpha. Does Tango 5 even go to Bravo? What? Now, there's one thing with Beyond ATC. The taxi instructions can usually be a little wonky, especially if you're using, yeah, Alpha's on the other side of the runway. If you're using payware scenery, it'll be wonky sometimes. Alright, brakes released. Brake check, pressure 0. Alright, mini brief, departing off runway 10 left, gross weight's 139.8, flaps config 2, fuel's 11.7, B1's 132, V2 is 135. Stop altitude's 4,000 feet. 4,000 is blue, and our first fix is elbow on the Frisbee 2 departure. Flight controls check. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Rudder. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Flight controls checks complete. Clear left, clear right. Thank you, Carly. Shut up, sit down. Keep following Tango around to Tango 5. Oh, motherfucker. Is Beyond ATC loud enough for y'all? Alright, clear on the left, clear on the right. Good, sweet. Let's make this turn. We'll start engine number 2. Yo, electric pump comes off. And let's turn 2. Hear it fine? Good. I like it. Getting those cinematic flight control checks for you guys. Alright, good start. 3-minute timer. After start checklist, any ice is off. Yellow pump is off. Road trim 0. After start checklist is complete. Alright. Tax checklist, gross weight comparisons complete. Pitch trim 29.9%. CG set V1, VR, V2 flex 132, 135, 135 no flex. Flaps config to flight controls checked.
Spirit Wings 198, contact Fort Lauderdale Tower 119er point tree.
19.3 for Spirit Wings 198. We'll hold right here. Reset. Now, one thing I've noticed with Beyond ATC is it doesn't, even if you're on an RNAV SID, it always gives you a heading instead of RNAVing to a fix. So we'll expect that. It's probably going to give us 100 on the heading if I had to guess. We'll see. Anyways, ECMMO, takeoff all green, ECAM status is checked. Predicted wind shears on auto, TCAS code set TRA, cabin crews advised, mini briefs complete. Lineup checklist we can go ahead and do. Runway 10 left confirmed. Fuel, min required takeoff fuel is 11.4, and we've got 11.6 on board. Engine mode selectors normal, bleed packs are set. Lauderdale Tower, Spirit Wings 198, holding short, runway 10 left.
Spirit Wings 198, I didn't get that.
You bitch. Am I on 19.3? It's not like the same. I'm not. Lauderdale Tower, Spirit Wings 198, holding short, runway 10 left.
Spirit Wings 198 off Lauderdale Tower, wind 105 at 16 or nav to room, runway 10 left, cleared for takeoff.
Damn, it actually gave me an RNAV. RNAV to room, runway 10 left, clear for takeoff, Spirit Wings 198. Alright, that's giving us a shortcut too. Room, inserts. All of our lights on. Perf. Now I gotta reconfirm my perf.
Spirit Wings 198 off Lauderdale Tower, wind 105 at 16 or nav to room, runway 10 left, cleared for takeoff.
RNAV room, clear for takeoff, runway 10 left, Spirit Wings 198. Why did it not hear me the first time? Alright, let's roll.
Spirit Wings 198, Fort Lauderdale Tower.
What the fuck, dude? Spirit Wings 198, RNAV to room, runway 10 left, clear for takeoff. It's not taking my...
Runway 10 left, RNAV to room, cleared for takeoff. Spirit Wings 198.
Retard, 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 retard.
Tony May, thank you so much for the subscription, my friend. Welcome to the Wrong Side community. Great to have you. 8 knots thrust sets. Neutral by 100. V1 and Rotiti. Positive rate, gear up. Bitch, give me nav. Acceleration, climb altitude, nosing down, looking for a positive trend on the airspeed.
Spirit Wings 198, contact Miami departure.
Over to departure, Spirit Wings 198. There we go, nav. Not really sure why the flight directors ain't coming all the way over. Flaps 1, speed checks, flaps 1. Flaps up. After takeoff checklist. Flaps tracted. Landing gears up, APU is off. After landing is complete. Lauderdale departure, Spirit Wings 198 climbing 3.5 on the Frisbee 2 departure.
Spirit Wings 198, Miami departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 13,000.
Climb and maintain 13,000, Spirit Wings 198. Thrust, climb, climb. Now, if you ever just want to focus on flying the airplane but still have ATC instruction, you can tell Beyond ATC to auto-tune and handle the radios. That way you can just focus on flying. Which is, honestly, in a way, a bit more realistic because the pilot flying is never working the radios. Unless the pilot monitoring, for whatever reason, is away. He can either be given a PA to the back or in the bathroom. There's a few different reasons why the pilot monitoring would step away, quote unquote. Even if the pilot monitoring is just given a PA in the back, you know, the pilot flying will ensure that he has controls and the radios while that pilot is doing the PA. Or even if it's just talking with the flight attendants in the back, you know, if you got a medical or, you know, disrupted passenger or something going on in the back and they're on comms with the flight attendants, then the pilot flying will have control in the radios. That's the first time I've ever seen Beyond ATC issue an RNAV. Every single time I've always had like a heading, and then once climbing out and I contact departure, they give me a direct to a fix and resume whatever departure I'm on.
Spirit Wings 198, contact Miami Center 132.15.
132.15, Spirit Wings 198. Alright, we'll go autopilot on. Miami Center, Spirit Wings 198, climbing 11.4 for 13,000.
Spirit Wings 198, Miami Center, climb and maintain flight level 260.
Climb and maintain flight level 260, Spirit Wings 198. 26 blue. And so what I like to do so that I don't forget, let's see, we're parking gates. Gate assignment for flight 198, arriving MCO is gate 24, ground power and ground air. Ops frequency is 31.1. Cool. Gate 24. Airside 1. Cool. Alright, now that we're above 10,000 feet, we'll do our first sweep on the top hat flow. Let's come down here. KUXIU. 17 left. 5 miles. Runway heading, opposite runway heading is 005. 006. Since the RADNAV is off by 1 degree. Switch that to ORL. Prog page, KUXIU. 17 left. Perf. Let's get our Orlando weather. Winds 100 at 14. Temps 27, 2992. Minimums will be 290 on the barrow. Fuel prediction page, we got 26 minutes of extra fuel. Secondary, let's delete the secondary. And if we weren't going to get 1.7 left, which I feel like we would, then we can back it up with 1.7 right. Or, now let's do 1.8 right. In case there's weather on the east side of the airport and the west side of the airport look a little more clear, we could jump over to 1.8 right. So we'll do arrival, ILS 1.8 right. We've already got all that in there. Let me add that to my charts. And I would want probably naval.
Spirit Wings 198, contact Miami Center 132.45.
132.45, Spirit Wings 198, good day. Miami Center, Spirit Wings 198, 21.2, climbing flight level 260.
Spirit Wings 198, Miami Center, roger.
Cool. So secondary is set. Let's run our landing performance. Orlando, 1 second left. Let's call it good to medium in the event we were to get real heavy rain. 100 at 14. $27 2992. Landing weight 135.5. Auto brake low, max reverse thrust, manual landing, flaps full, auto thrust on. Landing distance available is 9,003 feet. Although I question that. Let's see. It's 9,001 feet. But that's the full length of the runway. That's not what's actually available from the glide slope. It's 1.7 left from the glide slope, 7,961 feet. Landing distance required, 6,857. Okay. Cool with that. And that is with an RCAM of 4, braking action good to medium. Because we do have some weather in the area. Current METAR winds 100 at 13, gusting 2.4, 10 statute miles, light rain scattered at 3,600, broken 65, broken 12, overcast 25,000, temperatures 28. What's this timestamp? 2053? Oh, okay. So that, I think it just came out. Yeah. Come on, Navigraph. Show me the new stuff. Arrival ATIS. I still got the old one. Damn you! Phoenix coming in with the more up-to-date data. Alright, I'm ready to do my perf. $113. Temperature. Where'd it go? 28. Altimeter 2990. Remarks. Wind, I don't care about that. Lightning distance south and west. CB's distance south and west, moving east. South and west. So it's inevitable that Lauderdale's going to get, or Orlando's going to get hit with thunderstorms. So that's cool. I wish you could get weather radar on this map. That would be hella dope. Alright, top drops coming up. Super quick flight.
Spirit Wings 198, descend via rides to arrival. Orlando Airport landing, runway 17 left. Altimeter 299er1.
Descend via the rides to arrival. Expect runway 17 left, and the altimeter is 2991. Spirit Wings 198. See if it likes that. It liked it. Hell yeah. I don't know where it's getting 2991 at. It's probably looking at some old shit. Alright. So let's talk about it real quick. Charts. So rides to arrival, bottom altitude, where we're coming from, it's going to be Pittman, 5,000 feet, 210 knots. Expected runway 17 left. It's chart 21-1, effective 29th of December 2022. The ILS runway 17 left. Our frequency is going to be 110.95. Final approach course 185, and we'll capture glide slope at KUXIU 1,500 feet. All that checks out in the RadNav page. Our ILS decision altitude 290 feet, touchdown zone elevations 90 feet. MSA around the Orlando VOR is 3,000 feet. If we go miss, we'll climb to 500, climbing left turn to 3,000 on a heading of 100 degrees, and outbound on the Orlando VOR radio 140 to Presque. DME 16.2 off the Orlando VOR and hold. Continue climb in hold up to 3,000 feet. We got a standard 3-degree glide slope. ALSIF lighting, PAPI on the left. Minimums for this approach 200-foot ceilings, half-mile visibility. We're looking good there. On 17 left, high intensity running lights, turn on lights, ALSIF lighting, touchdown zone lights. Got a PAPI on the left. It's got 3-degree glide path on that PAPI. Runway's grooved. RVR is reporting 7,961 feet from the glide slope. It's 150 feet wide. Once we land, it's going to be a right-hand turnoff. We'll plan to get off at Foxtrot. We expect to take Foxtrot, cross 35 left, 17 right at Fox, and continue on down, across the bridge on Fox, and turn north on Charlie up to airside 1, parking gate 24. 24 is going to be on the northeast side of the airside, so we'll take, shit, it might even be better just to go Foxtrot Golf around over the bridge, Juliet 2. Now, for those of y'all who haven't messed around with Beyond ATC, again, the taxi instructions can be a little wonky. And also the gates are wonky too. Like if you tell it gate 24, it will be like, that doesn't exist at this airport. And it does. So expect some wonkiness. You can just basically, it'll tell you what's a taxi, but you can do whatever you like. It's not going to yell at you. I need to FEED the DOGs.
Spirit Wings 198, contact Miami Center 132.25.
132.25, Spirit Wings 198. Miami Center, Spirit Wings 198, flight level 260.
Spirit Wings 198, Miami Center, roger.
Alright, let's see if I can get back to the chat, get caught up a little bit. Playnut says there's been a lot of updates to Beyond ATC. Yep, it's like every single time I start it, there's an update, which is always good. Wes said he loves Beyond ATC other than a few bugs. Agreed. Playnuts, yeah, I haven't had it give me an RNAV yet.
Spirit Wings 198, contact Miami Center 127.2.
27.2 for Spirit Wings 198. The damn shaking is making it hard to keep my mouse where I want it. I found a Boeing 737 style radio on Etsy for $200. So I'm looking forward to getting that, throwing that into my little setup. Obviously it's not Airbus. It's just a basic, 2 frequency windows, a dial, and the transfer, which is really all I need. So super excited to get that. Hopefully it'll make this Beyond ATC stuff a little easier. Miami Center, Spirit Wings 198, flight level 260.
Spirit Wings 198, Miami Center, roger.
I would tell it we're vacating, but I don't think it's going to understand what I'm saying. Miami Center, Spirit Wings 198, descending, rides to arrival.
Spirit Wings 198, say type.
It thinks I'm trying to submit a icing pirate.
Clear icing, Spirit Wings 198.
Spirit Wings 198, say intensity.
Light icing, Spirit Wings 198.
Spirit Wings 198, roger, thanks for the pi rep.
Yeah. You can request altitude changes. You can request directs. It's pretty cool. It's pretty impressive what this thing can understand. I wish there was more that it could understand, but at this point I'm happy with what we got. Gavin Chapman, my man, what's going on, dude? Great to see you. Welcome, welcome. Mr. McDo, what's up, Blake? How is you is? Man, I'm pretty good. Can't complain. Wish I had more time to stream today. But other than that, pretty good. Wow, I got a good taxi route from Beyond ATC at Dallas Love for once. Wow. Maybe it's starting to get better. Maybe it's somehow able to read the data. Airborne Mike, howdy, howdy. Great to see you, dude. Josh, my man. Welcome, dude. Hope you're doing well. But Plane Nuts, yeah, this was the first time I've had to give me an RNAV, which is good to see. Liam, how are you liking Active Sky so far? I don't know. So I'm running a beta, and last I looked, there were some really big thunderstorms out about where we're at right now. Let's see. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Let's see what the weather's looking like right now. Yeah. In fact, there's a sail over the airport right now. There's a big ass sail right there, but yet, like, well, maybe there's something up there. Can't tell if those are higher tops, but there's no way that, like, these sails are so, but the tops are so low that we wouldn't be seeing them out the window right now.
Spirit Wings 198, contact Orlando, approach 135.3.
Orlando approach on 35.3 for Spirit Wings 198. So yeah, like the tops on this sail right here, almost over 50,000 feet, and you're telling me we wouldn't see that out the window right now? So with that said, not super impressed. I guess we'll see what's happening when we go to land. I'd expect there to be a sail to fly through, or at least a skirt. Orlando approach, Spirit Wings 198, descending 19.4 on the rides to arrival.
Spirit Wings 198, verify information Sierra.
We have information Sierra for Spirit Wings 198.
Spirit Wings 198, Orlando approach, altimeter 299er1. Expect the visual approach, runway 17 left.
Orlando altimeter 2991, and we'll expect the visual runway 17 left. Spirit Wings 198. Pretty cool. Go. 2991 is set. We got some range shafts, but it's not nearly what it should be looking like. I'll show y'all what thunderstorms look like out the window. Probably won't be able to hear this, but you'll be able to see it. So there's the thunderstorms, right? And we're at, well, in this video right here, we're at 21,000 feet descending into Orlando. And that's what the thunderstorms look like. Most thunderstorms had tops on around 40,000 feet or so. And you can see just how clearly and easily you can see them out the window. They tower above the rest. Alright, approach checklist. Briefing's complete. Approach stable by 1,000 feet AGL. ECAM status. It's checked. Seatbelt signs are on. Minimums 290 baro set. And altimeter is 2991. Are you using an add-on for the turbulence? So I've got FS Realistic running as well as Active Sky, and Active Sky does implement turbulence. So that's what we got going on right now. AOC menu, receive messages, NK ops. No ADC required. Thank you. Great to see you as well. Hope you're doing good, man. Doing good over here. Can't complain. Gonna be streaming tomorrow, aiming for around 1 o'clock Eastern time. It's a pretty big announcement for the channel tomorrow. Basically, we're gonna be flying in and out of a couple sceneries. Announcing something, and the developer of those sceneries might be in the chat for some Q&A. So if any of y'all are curious as to how scenery developers create scenery and how they get the information they need to make sceneries and all that kind of stuff, any questions you want to ask, tune in tomorrow at 1 o'clock for a little developer Q&A and a channel announcement. FO Pilot Dev, what's happening, dude? Great to see you. Welcome, welcome. What's the temperature outside? 18 degrees, not icing conditions. Let's see how we catch any turbulence in these clouds. Nothing that's really noticeable. That's a little bit more noticeable. But like, when you go into clouds like this, especially like afternoon, springtime CBs, there's some pretty good updrafts in those, and it'll be a slightly aggressive bam you know. Should be fun. So I don't know if I've heard back from the dev Discord. Yeah, I have not. So they might pop in, might not. We'll be flying the Airbus more than likely, doing some private jet type stuff. Got to find me a ACJ livery. All right, it's 10,000 feet. Definitely a little bumpy through here. Are you going to fly around Houston? They got some bad weather over there right now. Probably not. Not going to have any time. I'll tell you what we might could do. I think I'll have a few minutes. I kind of want to check out the state in which the 320 Neo from any builds is in. So maybe if we have time, we'll land, jump over there, and just kind of fly a pattern in the 320 Neo from any builds. There, you're going to get bounced entering clouds like that. Yep, 100%. Tell you from experience. And it's a whole different sensation, too, when you're in the cockpit. Like, you're just looking at this nasty-ass cloud coming right at you. And you're just like, you know when you hit it, it's going to be slightly aggressive. And so, bam, you hit it. Like death grip in my jump seat. Hopefully Captain Shaq is in the house, but I wanted to tell you guys some news. Okay, I'm listening. Shaq's probably listening to him. Probably dealing with all his chillings. I wonder if anybody's holding for Orlando. Oh, picking up some rain. No, they're on approach. Probably just some rain. Trying to get this to refresh. There we go. Alright, 120 at 15, mile and a half viz. RBRs are 5,000 varying to greater than 6,000, heavy rain. Got 4,100 foot ceilings with CBs, lightning distant, southeast and south, overhead, or cumulonimbus clouds are overhead, southeast, south, moving east. Sweet. See how long it takes beyond ATC to get that info. Perf 120 at 15. Temperature probably cool down. Yep, 24. 2993. Alt star. So what it's typically going to do beyond ATC will tell you to descend down to the glide slope capture altitude on the approach that you're shooting. flaps 1. See if we can get a damn turn sometime today. This guy off our left wing is Delta 2170 coming in from JFK. The guy at our 1 to 2 o'clock is never mind, that dude's in cruise. I don't know who that is. Might be Southwest 5438 coming in from Baltimore. Alright, approach. How long are you gonna make me fly this downwind? Orlando approach, Spirit Wings 198, request direct Hervey.
Spirit Wings 198, turn left, heading 195, descend and maintain 3,000 vectors for the approach.
Left turn, heading 195, descend, maintain 3,000 vectors for the
Negative,
approach.
turn left, heading 195 and descend and maintain. Spirit Wings 198, turn left, heading 205, intercept the 17 left localizer, descend and maintain 2,300.
Left turn, heading 205, intercept the 17 left localizer, descend, maintain 2,300, Spirit Wings 198. So I guess we tried talking to each other at the same time. That's what that seemed like. So 205 will probably put me on course for Hervey, so I might just do direct Hervey.
Spirit Wings 198, airport is at your 10 o'clock, 25 miles. Report the field in sight.
Looking for the field, Spirit Wings 198. I'm not going to go down to 2,300. That's going to put me too far below the glide slope. Speed Alt Star. At 15 miles, we'll slow it down to 180 knots. .45 should be the next frequency. We'll see if it gets it right.
All aircraft be advised, information Tango now current, altimeter 299er tree.
Is Active Sky any different from the default weather engine? Yeah, in the sense that it implements turbulence, like wake turbulence, updraft, downdraft turbulence, shit like that. Also does low-level wind shear. It does a few different things, but I don't think it renders the weather any better than Microsoft Flight Sim's Live Weather does. Didn't get an RNAV on takeoff. Sucks. I don't know what makes it do it. Unless it's like, maybe the waypoint has to be really close, because those waypoints out of Lauderdale are very close to the airport. I was really hoping for Dallas, my first choice. Then tried for second place was North Carolina, Georgia fourth place. I think I missed something. I will be going out to somewhere Indiana for 3 months. Oh, nice. That'll be a cool place to go. Really hoping for Dallas. Dallas would have been fun. Is Beyond ATC worth it? Fish guns, I think so. Especially like when you're just in a pinch and want full ATC coverage. I really like it.
2,500.
Still got some bugs, but I think it's worth it. Because you start from, like you do every single frequency, you know, full coverage, the whole 9 yards, starting with clearance delivery, then over to ground, like you're doing everything. So I like it. And if you don't want to work the radios, you can have it work the radios for you, and you just do the instructions as Beyond ATC tells you, which is probably more realistic. But I think everybody buys it so that they can work the radios and fly the airplane.
2,000.
But I like it. Alright, there's 70 miles. We're at 170. Correction, 7 miles. We're at 170. So we'll go manage speed, gear down, arm spoilers, flaps 3. Flaps full. Landing checklist. Landing checklist. Cabin crews advised. Auto thrust speed. Auto brakes. Low. EK memo. Landing all green. Landing checklist is complete. Have not been cleared to land yet. Nor have we been handed off to tower. How close is it going to get us before it hands us off?
Spirit Wings 198, I'm going to bring you around for another try. Fly runway heading, maintain 8,000.
Runway heading 8,000, Spirit Wings 198. Alright, let's go gear up. Go around flaps. It's like a soft go around. Pause rate, gear up. I don't know why I thought I went missed. Runway heading. Flaps 2. God, 8,000. That's fucking high for a go around too. Flaps 1. And flaps up. After takeoff checklist, landing gears up, flaps tracked, APU's off. Got departing traffic below us. I'm going to bring you around for another try. It's like, bitch, I didn't even get to try the first time. Oh well, gives me time to talk with y'all. If I didn't get stuck in Pennsylvania, that would have sucked. Big time. To be hanging out with the Amish folks. Shaq's making some homemade sesame chicken. Very nice. What's wrong with the PA? Oh, with the PA you're talking about like the Phoenix PA? You fly for an airline or towards your PPL? Neither. I am a manager of flight dispatch. I never got my privates because...
Spirit Wings 198, turn left, heading 105.
Left heading 105, Spirit Wings 198.
Negative, turn left, heading 105.
Left heading 105, Spirit 0, oh my god. Spirit 198. That probably confused it. No, took it. But yeah, I never got my privates because it's kind of useless for dispatch. I mean, it always looks good, especially on a resume, that kind of thing, but once I have it, then what? Like I'm going to spend a shit ton of money just to go fly around, just go get a hamburger or something, so never really worried about that. I got out of the Air Force. I was going to go to college to become a pilot, but then the the government increased the ATP to 1,500 hours, and the VA wanted me in the right seat of an airliner right out of college. That wasn't going to happen, so next best was dispatch. So now I'm a manager of flight dispatch at a major U.S. carrier in the United States, or I already said that, but a major U.S. carrier. Sometimes you have to wake up, yeah. Santa work for Uncle Jeff. If you're Santa.
Wings 198, turn left, heading 010. Descend and maintain 5,900, altimeter 299er tree. Expect further clearance in about 2 tree miles.
Turn left heading 010, descend maintain 5,900, altimeter 2993, expect further clearance in 2-3 miles for Spirit Wings 198. Thrust idle, open descent. Cleared out all of my data. Let's do Bosch. Because this guy likes to do some super long downwinds. 210 at 13. Cool. All right. Let's see if you can understand this. I don't know what's going to put me at 5,900. Orlando approach, Spirit Wings 198, request 5 degrees left for weather.
Spirit Wings 198 did not copy.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Orlando approach, Spirit Wings 198, request 050 on the heading.
Spirit Wings 190, negative, turn left, heading 345.
Left heading 345, Spirit Wings 198.
Negative, turn left, heading 345.
Left heading 345, Spirit Wings 198. Work for Amazon, now I'm transferring out of operations into robotics, maintenance, and engineering. Holy shit. That sounds wild. Skyfall, is there another leg? Not a full, like, another leg, but if we have time, I'm going to jump over into the AnyBuilds 320 Neo, so we can kind of see what the state of that airplane is looking like. Go jump out into Houston, Texas, where they're apparently having some really bad weather. They remember, yeah, I know, yeah, it's not finished. That's the first time though it's ever done that, where it's like, I'm gonna bring it around for another try. I haven't had that happen yet. Didn't like the approach. I guess the controller, the Beyond ATC, didn't like it. It just sent me around. So I was like, all right, we'll try it. Not me looking at my gear lever when I heard Blake's gear go down. The AI is going to put you into a hold. When it said expect further clearance, I was like, fuck, is this thing going to put me into a hold? Not yet, but when it's finished, it could. I'm Chair Captain. How's it going, dude? What's up, Blake? How is Active Sky working for you? It's good, other than the fact it's still not really rendering the weather, I think, that like in an accurate way. But other than that, it's not bad. I mean, that's kind of a big thing, but.
Spirit Wings 198, turn left, heading 285, descend and maintain 5,200.
Left heading 285, descend, maintain 5,200, Spirit Wings 198. Flaps 1. I mean, that's still going to be a bit high.
Spirit Wings 198, turn left, heading 225, descend and maintain 3,300.
Left heading 225, descend, maintain 3,300, Spirit Wings 198. Yeah, that's really going to fuck me up now.
Spirit Wings 198, airport is at your 10 o'clock 16 miles. Report the field in sight.
Field in sight, Spirit Wings 198. That's what I did wrong. I never reported the airport in sight.
Verify you have the field in sight.
Field in sight, Spirit Wings 198. That's why he sent me around, because I never confirmed.
Spirit Wings 198, verify you have the field
You
in sight.
son of a bitch.
Field in sight, Spirit Wings 198.
Spirit Wings 198, cleared visual approach, runway 17 left.
Clear visual approach, runway 17 left, Spirit Wings 198. If I can get down low enough. But yeah, I never confirmed I had the field in sight, so it sent me around. That's what I did wrong. How's it going? Are we still headed? Yep, we're still headed to Orlando. We went around on the last approach. Controller told me to let them know when I had the field in sight, and I never did, so it sent me around, which is it's pretty good. I thought it was a bug, but no, it's just me. Alright, we're gonna go a little bit lower. Get below this glide slope on the approach. Keep working it down. Loke star. Glide slope star. Let's approach altitude set.
Spirit Wings 198, contact Orlando Tower 124.3.
One 124.3 Spirit Wings 198. Orlando Tower, Spirit Wings 198, visual runway 17 left.
2,500.
Spirit Wings 198, Orlando Tower, continue.
Continue, Spirit Wings 198. We are definitely not visual. Alright. Gear down. Manage speed. Home spoilers.
Spirit Wings 198, wind 105 at 14, gust 19er, runway 17 left, cleared to land.
Clear land, runway 17 left, Spirit Wings 198. Flaps full. Landing checklist. Cabin crews advised, auto speed. Auto brakes low, ECMMO, landing all green. That checklist complete. Alright, let's try it again. We never really tried it the first time, but, you know. Correcting left. Tad low, correcting.
$500. $400. $300. 100 above. 200. Minimum.
Light slow.
Continue. visual.
Flight slope. Flight slope. Flight slope.
40, 30, 20, retard. 10, 5,
Gah. Buzz rate, gear up. Go around flaps. Orlando Tower, Spirit Wings 198 going around.
Spirit Wings 198, roger. Fly runway heading, maintain 8,000.
Fly runway heading, maintain 8,000, Spirit Wings 198.
Spirit Wings 198, contact Orlando departure 1 tree, 5 point tree.
Departure 35-3, Spirit Wings 198. After takeoff checklist. Landing gears up, flaps tracked, and APUs off. After takeoff checklist is complete. We're going to divert. Orlando departure, Spirit Wings 198 on the go. Runway heading, climbing 8,000. Spirit Wings 198.
Spirit Wings 198, welcome back, continue.
Continue, Spirit Wings 198.
Spirit Wings 198, turn left, heading 105.
Departure, Spirit Wings 198 would like to divert to Tampa.
Negative, turn left, heading 105.
Fuck you. Alright, we're going to kill that, and we're going to divert. Alright, so let's go. Let's clear this out. Direct. Direct fatty. Nav. All right. Into Tampa. Keep the ignition on until we get through this range shaft. Arrival, one on left and right. Charts. There we go. Alright, like that. Taxi. Boom. Alright, we're going to brief this up real quick. Alright, we are now diverting runway 19 left, charts 21-3, 20th April 2023. On the red nav, see 110.3, 188, 10.3, 187, 2000, 226 on the men's, touchdown zone elevation 26, 27 is the MSA, climb 600 left turn 2800, heading 160, outbound Petersburg VOR, radio 138 to Gibbs, intercept DME 29.3 off Petersburg VOR and hold, 3 degrees, 200, half. It's fucking frozen. Let's see. One on left, high altitude runway lights, center lights, outset lighting. Come on, airplane. Touchdown zone lights, Pappy on the left, 3 degree glide puff on the Pappy, grooved, RVR's reporting 7,250 feet and 150 feet wide. Current weather in Tampa, 210 at 13. Temperature 31. 2988. 200 radio. That's set. Alright, when we land, it's going to be a right hand turnoff. Probably get off at Sierra. Turn north on Charlie, cross 10. And we'll taxi to the ramp. Sound peachy? Sounds peachy. Divert not implemented yet? Yeah, I figured. Figured it's worth a shot. Ask and see what it did. AI probably would have given him a number to call. For what? What I do? I didn't do shit wrong. Bucks is gonna be 3,000. And let's tell dispatch that we're diverting. Alright. So diversion. Tampa. ETA 2309. Here we go. Told dispatch, we're diverting to Tampa. Telex. Changed our parking gate in Orlando. We ain't going to Orlando no more. Let's see, can I tell this that I'm diverting? I don't guess so. So this says destination EFOB below min 4.1, which is fine because our fuel prediction for our reserve fuel was 3.6. So we're not even dipping into our reserves. Wouldn't have had really enough to try it again in Orlando, but we're not landing into our reserves, which is a good thing. Go auto brake low.
And ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, we had some issues getting into Orlando. Winds were a little gusty, and we could not maintain a stable approach. Floated down the runway a little bit, landed a little bit long, so we're below. We don't have enough gas to circle back around and try again in Orlando. So we are unfortunately diverting to Tampa. We've contacted dispatch, and they are coordinating the gate, and we'll be planning for a gas and go over in Tampa. So do apologize for the delay. Obviously safety is our #1 concern, and was not safe to make another attempt into Orlando. So we'll see you on the ground in Tampa. Be on the ground in Tampa in about the next 15 minutes. And flight attendants prepare cabin for arrival.
Now could do this. Go edit flights. Tampa. Generate. Back to beyond ATC.
Beyond ATC connected.
And we'll contact Tampa approach 18.5. Tampa approach, Spirit Wings 198, descending 8,000.
Spirit Wings 198, verify information, India.
We have India, Spirit Wings 198.
Spirit Wings 198, verify information, India.
I have information India, Spirit Wings 198.
Spirit Wings 198, Tampa approach, altimeter 29er88, expect the visual approach, runway 19er right.
We'll expect visual approach, runway 19er right, altimeter 2988, Spirit Wings 198.
Spirit Wings 198, turn left, heading 260, descend and maintain 4,000, altimeter 29er88, vectors for the approach.
Left turn heading 260, descend maintain 4,000, altimeter 2988, vectors for the approach, Spirit Wings 198. God, I love
Spirit Wings 198, airport is at your 12 o'clock, 2 tree miles. Report the field in sight.
Field in sight, Spirit Wings 198.
Spirit Wings 198, cleared visual approach, runway 19er right.
Cleared visual approach, runway 19er right, Spirit Wings 198.
Negative, cleared visual approach,
Bitch.
runway 19er right.
That's what I said. Cleared visual approach runway 19er right, Spirit Wings 198.
Negative, cleared visual approach, runway 19er right.
Holy shit.
Cleared visual approach 19er right, Spirit Wings 198.
Started me down way early. Alright. So far, our diversion is going swimmingly, except for this, wherever the stutters are. Hey, what the shit? So we'll not be able to do the Houston Neo, but tonight, once Crystal goes to sleep, I'll try to stream the 320 Neo by any builds, and so we can see what the state of that airplane is, because it was not great last time we took a look at it. Grooming Team 12, ask her to copy a number down. Right? Tell AC they suck. Tampa approach. Can I get a number to call?
Aircraft calling, did not copy.
Tampa approach, Spirit Wings 198. I have a number for you to copy.
Spirit Wings 198, did not copy.
Yeah, it doesn't work. I'm holding the handle ready to give it a yank. Oh lord. Alt star. Traffic at a 12.
Spirit Wings 198, contact Tampa Tower 119.5.
19.5, Spirit Wings 198. Tampa Tower, Spirit Wings 198, visual runway 19 right.
Spirit Wings 198, Tampa Tower, continue.
Continue, Spirit Wings 198.
Spirit Wings 198, wind 215 at 1 tree, runway 19 right, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 19 right, Spirit Wings 198.
No, Spirit Wings 198, cleared to land, runway 19 right.
That's what I said. Why is he getting excited? Clear to land, runway 19 right, Spirit Wings 198.
No, Spirit Wings 198, cleared to land, runway 19 right.
Runway 19 right, cleared to land, Spirit Wings 198.
Alright, let's give it a shot. Kind of need to get on the ground this time. The winds seem a lot harder to deal with the active sky. And that's unstable approach criteria.
300.
So that would be another go around. But we ain't got the fuel for it.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Spirit Wings 198, exit left at Whiskey 5.
Left at Whiskey 5, Spirit Wings 198.
Spirit Wings 198, contact ground 121.7.
121.7, Spirit Wings 198. Oh, fuck this.
Spirit Wings 198, request taxi to the gate.
Spirit Wings 198, welcome to Tampa Airport. Say parking or advise if need assignment.
Any gate is fine, Spirit Wings 198.
Spirit Wings 198, gate 65, Echo taxi via Whiskey 4, Whiskey, Victor 4, Victor Zulu.
Gate 65 Echo, taxi via Whiskey 4, Whiskey, Victor 4, Victor Zulu. I didn't say who I was. Don't even know where the fuck. Brake set. Shut down 2. Wait for AP to come up, and we'll shut down number 1. I see you, chick. Shut up. Stop telling me to shut my engines off. Oh, I don't even know what the fuck I just clicked. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very eventful way to get to Tampa. If I had time, we would fly the recovery leg over back to Orlando, but I ain't got the time. I haven't even fed the dogs yet. They're 2 hours past eating time. But the taxiing stuff always gets me because I'm just never really ready. And they always have some super far roundabout way. So let's see, we got off at Whiskey 5. They said, why would they say Whiskey 4 and you got off of Whiskey 5? So look at this. Again, I know it's early access or whatever, but alright, so it said, so we come down and it says get off at Whiskey 5. So we got off at Whiskey 5 here, right? And then it says Whiskey 4, which is here, via Whiskey Victor 4. So where's Victor 4? So that would have been here, Victor Zulu. Victor, where the fuck is Zulu at? Oh. Here. But yeah, so it's a little squirrely. The Whiskey 4 threw me off. Oh, that was fun. I canceled that, so I don't have to send a Pyrep into V-Spirit. But here's basically everything we did. There's that cell. Good God. That's nasty. I haven't even been outside the house today. Alright, let's reset position. Watch a couple replays and then call it a day. And again, guys, tonight we'll try to get another stream in and fly the AnyBuilds 320 Neo. That'll be the plan. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, now oh, it's still recording. Let's say why is that not up?
Too low. Terrain.
Planet. Yeah, that's what we did too. It was showing 200 feet per minute roughly. Whatever.
4. 300.
So that happens when you're coming into land is because the sim is downloading something scenery maybe. Yeah.
100.
Packs in the back just got thrown over to the other side of the airplane.
20. Retard.
How?
5.
Whenever I yanked it over, taxiing off to Whiskey 5. Probably did. Well, Josh, hope to see you this evening as well. Hope I'm able to get on. A little firm, little bit firm. At least we didn't bounce. Tell you what we'll do though. After a couple of these, we'll go check out the go around replay. Did record that. Skirt. This thing's definitely not running normal speed. I think that's normal speed. EF Spox Gaming, welcome my friend to the Wrong Side Simulations channel. Very happy to have you, and thank you for the support. Alright, let's check out the Orlando go-around before we diverted. It's probably going to take a second for everything to load. Oh shit. We'll give it a second. That looks like a nasty microburst. The wind was kicking the shit out of me on this one. Look at that windsock. Flared way too hard right there. We'd set it down super soft. I was uncomfortable with the amount of runway we'd eaten up. So we went around. Parrot, I know you haven't forgot about me. What's going on, my friend? Great to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that was interesting to say the least. I think that's maybe the first time we've ever diverted, or maybe second time we've diverted on this channel. I was gonna do a tower view, but shit, tower's so damn far away. That's what you call the struggle bus right there. Why am I in the fucking... Yep, feeling good, man. All good over here. Well, guys, this was a rough stream, but I needed it to get back into the groove. It's been too long since I've streamed. But again, guys, tonight, I'm not sure what time, probably between 11 and midnight Eastern time, I'm gonna stream the current state of the AnyBuilds 320 Neo. So we can have a look and see what that's looking like. It's been a little while since we've played with that airplane. But guys, until then, as always, be good at it, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Have a great night. Have some good supper. Some good dinner, and until then, see ya.